Okay, hey you guys. So unfortunately this week my mommy video of the week for all my fellow mommy tubers out there is not going to be a positive one. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to use this time in a responsible way for something that happened to my family recently and something that I'm trying to warn other parents about. So basically, I went to Target to buy some candy for my children and also my husband. And basically, I mean, obviously, like any family, we're all different and we all have different tastes in candy. But as a family, our favorite candy together, is Kit Kats. So, because of that, like every once in a while, just as a treat to, like I said, my children and my husband and myself, but mostly them. I go out and buy like a big old bag of Kit Kats. And it's like a really fun thing for us to like do together. So I went out today, this morning after Pilates. I went out to go buy my go-to bag of Kit Kats. And I was in Target and I saw this little bag. I don't really want to show you too much to give it away, but like I saw this bag. It's rather large of Kit Kats, and it's a little smaller than the one I usually get. I will say it's a little smaller, but the Kit Kats are individually wrapped, which if you have a family like mine who loves to eat, that's like gonna be because that way it's like easier to control how much the kids eat, how much Paul, my husband, eats. So I obviously jumped on this, and I took it home, we opened it, we were like snacking on it every once in a while. And then the important part of this video happened. So basically, you guys know, I'm sure if you've been a subscriber for a while, that my second youngest, Kaiser, is very, very allergic to peanuts. He's only 7, so he doesn't really have that like awareness yet, that self-preservation. We try our best as parents to teach him that, anything that has peanuts in it, like stay away. And obviously we have an EpiPen all the time, but like, he's very allergic. It's a big deal. And I turn my back for 1 second. I'm sure all of my fellow mommy tubers out there, my mommy subscribers, know that you turn your back for 1 second and everything can go wrong. And I had to finish prepping my baked carrot chips that I found the recipe for on Pinterest. And I thought that everything would be okay because my eldest, Savina, is 13. So I thought that it would be okay. Maybe I was being naive, Us mommies, we love to blame ourselves. I'm trying not to. So anyway, sorry about that. I'm just a little emotional still from the whole, it's still pretty fresh. So anyway, like I said, I turned my back for the baked carrot chips, and next thing I know, Savina's like screaming. And I don't even know what she's saying. But, from the videos I've let her be in, that Savina is a very serene child. So I don't know why she's screaming. And I run back over. I'm only on the other side of our island. So I like run back over and I realize that Savina is holding something, and I later learned that she took it out of my youngest, Matthias's hands. He apparently had grabbed it, and he's only 5, so he didn't know. But she apparently had yanked it out of his hands, and I don't know what it is, and then I see it. and it's this. This. A peanut butter cup. A peanut butter cup. I can't even, I don't have words for this. I mean, Kaiser can't even go to Chick-fil-A because he's so allergic to peanuts, because they fry everything in peanut oil, and he can't even step foot inside of that place. And yet this was somehow snuck into my house via this bag of Kit Kats had, I don't even know how this happened. The bag was fully closed. It doesn't say anywhere on it that it has any other kinds of candies in it, and it doesn't. We checked the entire thing, but of course we threw the rest out. I mean, like, I don't know if peanut juice or something has like snuck out of this little monstrosity's wrapper, you know. And then obviously we rushed him to urgent care. I mean, we just wanted to make sure that nothing was already happening, you know. I mean, because he's so allergic, we didn't want to take any chances. And, you know, thank God nothing happened, but it easily could have. I mean, if it had been Kaiser who had grabbed this stupid little peanut butter cup out of the bag and thoughtlessly eaten it, or if it had been Matthias who opened it anyway. I don't know how pungent and strong the peanut paste in this candy is, so I mean, if Matthias had started eating it, maybe it would have been strong enough to, you know, trigger an allergic reaction in Kaiser. And so, I mean, he could have died. Like, we're thinking about whether or not we should sue because of this. But I don't know if we would sue Target. I don't know if we would sue Kit Kat. And anyway, it's not like it's about the money, it's about safety. Like, the reason I'm making this video to begin with is because I don't know how widespread this kind of thing is. And it never happened to me before when I bought the normal bag of Kit Kats. Even though they're not individually wrapped, at least they never had, you know, a sneaky little peanut butter cup inside. So, I guess, you know, the moral of the story is check your kids' stuff before they eat it and try to be vigilant. Again, I'm trying not to blame myself, because it was, you know, how was I supposed to know? But just, you know, for all you mommies out there, be vigilant, especially if your children have have allergies to things, you know, because things can go wrong in an instant. And I guess I also just want to warn everyone out there, you know, don't trust this bag of Kit Kats. And I mean, like, I say that, you know, when I like talk about how the other bag was like trustworthy, but I think Kit Kats might be ruined for this family now. I mean, I certainly have a traumatic response to it. You know, and I'm not exactly sure how Paul is feeling because he hasn't really talked about it. But he was definitely shaken. That much I could tell. So, you know, I just wanted to warn everyone out there that somehow this happened, and if you have children or you yourself are allergic to peanuts, you know, just be really careful, I guess, and don't buy this bag of Kit Kats. It might be something with the manufacturer. So anyway, like I said in the beginning, I'm sorry that this week's mommy video of the week had to be like so, you know, down and depressing, but I really do think it's important to get the word out about stuff like this. You know, I'm very unhappy about it. So hopefully next week's mommy video of the week is something more fun and cheerful. Maybe I'll give you guys the recipe for my carrot chips that I mentioned in this video. I don't know though, because like now, you know, just from mentioning them in this video, I kind of don't want to do that because it makes me upset, but we'll see. Maybe I'll do a little surprise thing. I don't know. Anyway, as always, you know, like and subscribe, and I love you guys. I love all my fellow Mommytubers. I'm so thankful for this network of mommies. You guys are the best, and you know, comment, I guess, if this has happened to you. You know, okay. Thanks, guys.